Make sure we're recording. Absolutely make sure we're recording.
I am make sure it is recording.
Absolutely make sure we're recording. I don't want this to be like, hey, that was epic. We weren't
Take
recording.
your thumb, stick it in your
Hey,
ass.
Jason, that was an amazing
All right.
backflip. Oh,
Welcome.
shit. We weren't recording.
Welcome to the newest nerdy sensation. We're gonna call it Bachelor Party because
It's a bachelor party.
when we were on our way to Jason's bachelor party, we started having a conversation. We're like, God damn, this is good shit. I am Ryan Stick. Next to me is my best bud of 20
Jason
years.
Boudreaux.
And next to him is...
Devin Boudreaux.
Yeah, the brothers. And then we got Big Dave Ayers, the survivor of the New York Comic Con.
The most legendary man.
The runner. Of,
I don't feel like I survived very much considering
I would
just
like
ran
to
around
call
and
him
spent
Command
money.
and Conquer. He
That's
went
it,
in
that's
and he
exactly
came
what it
out.
the founder and brainchild
Not gay or
of
anything.
our non-sponsored DSC construction. We don't actually sponsor
It's sponsor. I don't give money. I provide a house.
Yes.
There we go.
House and a place to sit.
All right.
That's
place
me.
to sit. All right. Anyway, guys, I think it's about time.
We're going to talk about BS?
Yeah,
or we're going to talk about
We could
something
talk
else?
about a lot of things, but you know what? In this particular episode right now, let's start off with some positive before we get to the
We're
negative.
7 days out from Civil War.
We're
Yes.
7 days out.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Instead
God.
of just complaining about BVS right away and being like, what a bunch of troll motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something positive.
Yeah, we
I've
don't
been
know what we're
counting
going into.
hours until Civil War comes
I
out.
was so happy this week flew by because I know the way my work week's going to look next week. So I know that I will finish early on Friday as long as it doesn't rain next week. And I have a hard on for that because it's gonna be
High
fucking
fives and
great.
beers everywhere.
I'm going to go get half drunk so I don't get drunk. I have to appreciate
You
it.
got to appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And then we're gonna go as our bros, as the Jacket Tats, and we're gonna go watch this shit, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. And, I cannot
I'm not
wait.
going to get kicked out of a theater.
No, if
Yeah.
you get kicked out of the theater, I will kill you.
That should be the lowest thing you
Yeah.
can for.
In fact, if you get kicked out of the theater, I'm going to pretend I don't know you.
Yeah. But I'm going to be dressed up as, like, Bucky.
I'm
Who
gonna
knows?
start speaking Spanish.
¿Cómo se llama? No, tell me.
Okay.
Gringo. Los gringos.
All right.
That's more Spanish than all of us know
Okay,
together.
Now I know we're all right, but Devin, we don't hang it out enough. Out of all of us, you're the DC champion.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
fair.
what is your
DC proud.
what is your opinions of this oncoming Civil War movie? Considering, like, I'm a Marvel man. I love DC, but I gotta say, like, Captain America is my jam. And it could be Captain America farting into a toaster for 2 hours, and
I got a Wolverine tattoo.
I would still eat that bread.
Well, I'm a DC man as far as the comic books go, but I'm not fucking blind.
He's like, Marvel brings it.
Like, I mean, I've watched movies. Like I went to see Green Lantern, and that movie. Like,
I liked it because I like Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds,
look,
no.
a six-pack's a
Casting
six-pack.
was great. The movie was horrible. Ryan Reynolds could do
It
whatever he
wasn't
fucking want.
horrible. It just wasn't
It
awesome.
wasn't worth money on our Earth.
I don't know if I'd go that
It was
far.
worth a good currency in Ona. Or whatever.
Okay,
my
but
God.
firstly, who the fuck thought it was a good idea for an animated mask? I'm sorry, okay.
It made him look like a duck.
All right, fine. An
Green
animated
duck.
suit, all right, to a point. But an animated mask on top of it all, now it just looks like, oh, look, we know how to do CGI.
Right.
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
But they
yeah.
like what they did with Parallax was essentially like the Galactic treatment of
Yeah,
second
yeah, pretty
Fantastic
much,
Four
like,
movie. Oh, we don't know what
giant
to
head.
do.
So this is what we're going to give them.
Yeah, joint head,
When
yellow.
in doubt, make him a cloud.
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh my god, that sounds like
and
something
That's like
Highlander.
Fox's motto.
No, the only movie that ever did that successfully was the Never-Ending Story. Like
Yeah.
nothing is like it's just clouds, but we're scared.
Yeah,
of it.
but Never Ending Story.
Put
Okay,
Falcor in
hey,
it.
how many
And
years
Evil
before was
Dead.
Falcor?
Yeah.
Evil
Alfred.
Dead.
But Evil
Clouds.
Dead wasn't a cloud; it was mist.
Yeah. There's a
that's true.
difference,
It was
bro.
just
It was a mist, not cloud. We're talking about something
You
totally
can see
different.
Stephen King about that. Man,
And-
clouds are different.
and-
We're getting off topic, goddammit.
We are not getting off topic.
Civil War, motherfuckers.
Oh.
Civil War.
Civil War. Okay, Civil War. We've all been around. Okay, like for
Reasons to be stoked.
Okay, no. Well, Devin's been reading Civil War. He's
Yeah.
reading Fantastic Four Civil War right now.
What more do you need than Iron Man, Captain America fighting, Winter Soldier in there,
It's how so-
War Machine, Ant-Man.
The fact that
everyone.
Ant-Man's in there is sick because Ant-Man was a fantastic fucking movie.
Oh my god,
It was amazing.
It's probably one of the best comedies of that year that I saw. Like,
But
The only thing that disappoints me about Ant-Man, and it has nothing to do with Ant-Man, it's because I'm such a big Hulk fan, is that it did marginally better than the Hulk did.
Jesus.
Okay.
So it gets a sequel, but Hulk doesn't get a sequel?
No,
that really frustrates me because of how much I love Hulk.
I'm gonna pull nerd knowledge right here, and this is just because I have no life and I read too much shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
he loves his
Universal
apparently
still technically has enough rights to it where Hulk can't have his own solo movies. Fuck. So they're tricking the rights into it, and Thor 3 might be a fucking shut up. Thor 3 might be a road trip movie with Hulk and Thor going through planet to planet because Thor gets kicked out of Asgard. Before the
so
big
they'll do
planet.
a little bit of a Planet Hulk thing.
A little bit of a Planet Hulk. Or they do the Planet Hulk thing where Thor goes to a planet where Hulk is ruling and shit. And then they still
that would be incredible.
And they still got to get together to take back
My only problem with that is the cost involved in making a movie like that, because technically speaking, Planet Hulk has basically no humans on it. So they'd have to be half of the background would have to be CGI.
Yeah, it's gonna look like Clone Wars.
Yeah, basically. And the other half is gonna be people, but so much makeup and special effects that it's crazy.
That's a great threat.
Don't get me wrong, I would love that, and I love Planet Hulk.
Dude, Planet Hulk the movie was all right. Like, I mean, it's not as crazy as the comic.
No, I disagree that it was all right. I thought it was awesome.
Okay, look, you're telling me that Planet Hulk's better than like Hulk versus Wolverine.
No, but if
I gotta separate you.
Yes, Hulk versus Wolverine is not even the same line. It's not the same fucking comic book.
Why not? I know it's not.
It's not the same line because
I'm just saying the story is completely different.
They have nothing to do with each other. Let's talk about Hulk versus Thor. Like,
well, fair. I'll give you that one.
Like, no, if Hulk goes to Asgard and breaks that shit, that would be amazing.
What I'm thinking for Thor 3 that would make it really great is if you take the idea of Asgard and that he's like, the king of it and whatever, and he's gone back home after Age of Ultron expecting it to be all good, but nothing's good because at the end of Thor 2, Hulk, not Hulk, Loki is pretending to be Odin. So everything's fucked up. So if he gets kicked out of his fucking kingdom on his ass, and
it's not his kingdom.
It gets thrown to another planet, like Kirk in that Star Trek movie with J.J. Abrams.
Yeah. If they're gonna do a Hulk and Thor movie, then technically like in Hulk versus Thor, Loki could take control of Hulk like fucking Avatar and beat the shit out of Thor. That would be a crazy
theoretically speaking.
Oh, that would be great if that's how he got.
But that could be a reason why he brought the Hulk in. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because that's how we could get Thor out of Asgard. Banner feels bad,
and then Banner fucks up and feels bad, and then goes and finds him, and then they go back and kick the shit out of everyone.
Dude, the Jolly Green Giant
it's one of the few places.
That's good.
It's one of the few places that you can let Hulk go fucking rogue, and it wouldn't matter because he's not going to kill all the Asgardians. Demigods. Exactly. He doesn't have to hold back. So that's one of the things
what he did to Loki.
But it's one of the things that made Planet Hulk so good is because he didn't have to hold back. It's one of those things. He finally. I love the part in Age of Ultron where he's like fighting Hulkbuster. It's awesome.
Yeah. Like he didn't hold back at all.
No.
I
think that they hold it back to a point because they don't want him to be sold. But
to paint a picture, Dave, you've read Planet Hulk the book.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've seen the DVD.
Great. That's correct.
Can you as someone who hasn't seen Planet Hulk, could you read Planet Hulk? Can you walk me through the differences between the two?
Planet Hulk focused.
Not being too spoiler.
No. I'm not going to go into details. Planet Hulk the movie focused a lot more on him arriving.
Yeah.
Him being enslaved and him having to fight.
Sounds a lot like Russell Crowe and Gladiator.
Basically. It's a very good
one. Actually, yeah.
No. I thought that was cool. I get that. If you read the comic books, it's only really, it's broken into 4 parts, if you would.
Okay.
it's only really every part is basically 4 books.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, you're really only talking about a 16-month run.
Yeah.
Well, only. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was epic. It was fucking awesome.
Great.
20 pages each with 20 minutes in the movie. Like,
Yeah,
there's
it
a lot
works.
more
It
time.
works. Yeah. They focus a lot more in the movie on the fighting on the planet, which is important, and then they focus on some other things and modify a couple things. But we're not going to go into that. We don't want to spoil it too much.
So what did the book focus on that you found that it lacked in the movie?
I didn't find that it lacked in something. It's just when I was listening to Kevin Smith, it was stated perfectly. And I don't remember who told him that. There's only ever an Act 2. We all know Act 1. We are always living Act 2. There'll never be an Act 3 because it's finale. So what happens in Planet Hulk is he goes to another planet.
Yep.
He fights a whole bunch of people. And then it continues. It's only like a couple comics books like that. And then he's no longer fighting these people to gain control. He's fighting for the planet with other people.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So
like
it's very cool.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it goes further, and then you start to see the ant guy. I forgot the fuck his name.
Ant-Man?
No. It's his friend. That's
It
like,
is his friend
He's an insect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He obviously gains more control and whatever, and then there's more infighting with his kin, if you would.
Yeah,
and
the
then
other insects.
He's starting to build an army, and then he doesn't want to fight other people, but they go into this other town. Like, there's all these things that happen.
What you're telling me sounds a lot like Spartacus.
Similar, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. Break free of chains and go forward. That's exactly what happens.
Way less naked Lucy Lawless, though, unfortunately.
Naked Lucy Lawless is honestly
or
awesome.
full frontal male nudity.
I care way less about full frontal male nudity than I do about Lucy Lawless.
I have an important question. Sorry, I just need to know. In the comic book, is there a race of people that look like the Thing? Because that's what
the Rocks.
Yes,
there are.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. So what's the fucking tie-in? Is Ben Grimm all of a sudden taking on their?
They don't look like the Thing. They're just rock people.
In the cartoon, they totally look like the Thing. No, they're rock people. They're completely different.
It's fucking orange.
These guys are brown. You too.
No, okay, look, perfect example. Okay,
Ryan, why do you have to separate everyone? It feels like work.
No, but in the comic, one of my the things that got me hooked was the Illuminati bit. Like, I like the whole idea about a bunch of guys saying, hey, you can't live on Earth. Like, I like that idea.
Well, I like the idea.
Hey, don't talk from over there.
Well, everyone's getting a beer.
They're rock crushers.
Okay, so.
Jason's taking over the conversation.
Okay, yeah, this is great. Okay, look, okay, perfect example, okay? Okay, at the table, everybody knows that Ryan's favorite character in comics, I'll just say it because Ryan's taking a whiz, is Robin, okay? Me is Daredevil. Devin, yours. Just so people know where you're coming from. The Flash. Dave.
Spawn.
Okay, now look. As you can see, we got DC, Marvel, DC.
However, Captain America, because of Brubaker, has found a new link in my heart. Well, and Daredevil, I have to say, Jay is definitely the ultimate Daredevil fan. I will never think to be otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a fan. I'm not like this super crazy, but... Brubaker has definitely made me appreciate more things.
And I love The Flash. Like, don't get me wrong, but Jeff Lemire's Animal Man made me rethink some things.
Oh my god!
Is that the new 52 one?
No, yeah.
52
I have to read that.
Animal Man is.
I really have to read it. I gotta know that and read it.
Well, like, what's really great about Devin and I is that we have two things that we have the same comic books of. One's is the Flashpoint, and the other one is the Jeff Lemire Animal Man run. Those are the two things that we have mimic of comics. But other than that, like, Devin has his collection and I have my collection. The two things that we both have are those two things because we just had to have them. They were just like Jeff Lemire doing Animal Man was like, imagine the Thing movie.
Yep.
But in a Superman, like a superhero type.
He means a Thing, like as in John Carpenter.
Yeah, John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh.
Yeah, John Carpenter's The Thing.
I thought you meant like a Thing movie.
Like Groot, Rot World, and all this stuff. Like it was just like this crazy gore comic thing.
That's cool.
Okay.
So
as friends, we got to do it right now. Okay, because there are friends that are being divided because of Civil War. Okay, we got to pick our sides right now. Cap or Iron Man?
Cap.
Let's do it right now. Cap.
Good
See,
God.
we're not divided.
Why would we be divided as friends?
No. I'm just saying. Do you know how many people that I know at the airport that I go like, hey, like how Ryan used to do like, who'd win in a fight, Superman or Batman? Okay, now I go like, Who are you with?
Batman.
Batman with enough prep time.
Yeah. No,
Fair. That's a fair statement.
No, but like
that is a fair statement. Because Superman doesn't think anything in advance.
Yeah.
Batman sees every single angle.
Exactly.
But Batman will also be the extra asshole. Well, if Superman was properly shown the way Superman properly is, he would feel bad about doing something sneaky, while Batman would do anything sneaky to take him down.
Everything.
Everything and anything.
He would do anything that he could.
And I don't want to get into BVS yet because I have some certain statements I want to make, but that's another story.
I think we can get into BVS.
Well, we were talking about Captain America.
Before we get into BVS, I would just like to say that I'm super excited for Civil War since I'm being labeled as the DC guy.
Yeah.
I'm currently reading all of Civil War. I've read Civil War before, but I'm reading all the little side notes that aren't going to be in the movie just because I'm really interested by the topic.
Yeah.
But the reason why
I want to do that.
The reason why I'm saying the reason why I'm saying you're the DC guy, it's not that you adamantly said fuck Marvel, I like DC. It's just that there are, and there are DC
certain
stories.
tastes.
I have only read some DC stories because you told me about them, hence that's the thing. There's a lot of image. In fact,
whoa! I have one statement that has to be made before.
Okay,
that's great.
Isn't Fantastic Four your favorite comic?
Ooh. Oh. It's his favorite team.
Original.
Whoa. But is it not a comic?
No. Jake does have a fair point. My original comic book obsession was...
There you go.
As a kid.
And I'm not saying... Don't get me wrong. I mean, when I was younger, it was... who cares? You didn't know that there was a team to take.
So, wait, Devin, all I have to ask you is, aren't you tired of getting your dick ripped off and shoved up your ass for liking this fucking comic book?
Yeah, it's a garbage heap. It's basically.
I've been finding.
I bought
books though
because I was so excited and sad that and sad all at the same time. I bought Fantastic Four right after.
Johnny Dies.
And Johnny Dies.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, Cap's gonna...
Cap.
I'm all obsessed with fucking Winter Soldier. Spidey's gonna be in it, and he's gonna be in a white suit. This is fucking cool. And they show him on the cover. I read those 6 issues. Cover to cover. He's in about 6 pages.
Yeah, bullshit.
Period.
BS, bro.
And he does nothing.
Batman vs Superman. BS, bro.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. And I'm like, this is gonna be epic. This is gonna be epic because they're replacing Johnny with somebody else who's a smart ass, and they're doing it because it's his last wishes. Spoilers. And it's his last wish and everything, and half of it has nothing to do with him, and the other half has still nothing to do with him.
Something sentimental though about Spider-Man and the Human Torch, and Devin knows this better than I do, I'm sure. But the thing about
he's a DC guy apparently.
No, but the thing about it is that Spider-Man and Human Torch became superheroes almost within, if you look at just let's say continuity wise, they were 2 16-year-olds in a world of superpowers.
Fair.
And they were 2 high school aged buddies.
Are they the Teen Titans of Marvel? Like, if you could think of that, Teen Titans of Marvel.
You know what? Apparently, Bucky Barnes led a team of the Young Allies or something. That was one of the first teenage supergroups. I don't even know.
But Toro.
It would have been cool though if you
I understand the connection between the two of them, and there's been some really beautiful stories between the Human Torch and Spider-Man being buddies.
Yeah.
Whether if it's in the Ultimate Universe.
I'll be fair. I never read any of them.
They're
pretty cool.
I understand why Johnny Storm, his last wish would be for Spider-Man to be in the Fantastic Four.
Well, it's like him. It makes sense.
Yeah. That makes total sense.
But
he sacrificed himself.
Not to stick on that topic, but that my people who may be listening don't know that my favorite character.
No one's listening, Devin.
Nobody is listening.
Yeah, it is.
Marvel Universe.
The only 4 people who will re-listen to this is us. So
in the Marvel Universe, my favorite character is the Human Torch, and I find there's lots of parallels between him and the Flash. Just the Flash is more my favorite character because these are 2 characters that enjoy having superpowers, and that's, I think, the parallel that you're drawing between
that's fair.
Spider-Man and the Human Torch is they're 60-year-old guys, but at the same time, they enjoy the fact that, not that it's their burden, but more it's a cool fucking job.
Yeah, and it's a gift.
We're gonna bitch about these movies, but I mean, we would much rather be living them than talking about them.
Oh yeah,
being a superhero is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
exactly. I'd rather have Batman's nightmare vision than be Batman.
Now, Devin, what I want to know.
Now,
Devin, what I want to know, considering that in this world with actors, you either live long enough, you die a hero, or live long enough to play another hero.
Or a villain.
What did you prefer, Chris Evans?
Yeah, but
the Human Torch, or Captain America?
Yeah, but that's
Captain America. And
I gotta say one thing that is even more true than that.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, what's filming right now? Star Wars.
Yeah.
What just came out? Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're talking about superhero, who has done is very recognizable as a superhero, if you would, in the very lamest of sense. Not lamest, but...
Well, no. Just
talk away.
Spell it.
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson, he's been in the Star Wars and in the Marvel universes.
That's even more fair. But I didn't even make that connection.
And Quentin Tarantino. In every drama movie with a black guy. Yes.
That's true.
Well,
and
answer the question, because I got a question.
Okay, that's fine.
Answer it.
He's revving you up, bro.
Yeah.
I am revving everything up. I have everything to rev.
Your mouth is above the dick, but you haven't put the dick in your mouth yet.
I'm going around the tip. I'm taking my tongue. I'm like,
Your foreplay sucks.
Well, Luke Skywalker.
Stop distracting.
Luke Skywalker, basically before they had anything superhero-esque.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Farm
so
boy.
Luke Skywalker came out. He became the first superhero, if you would.
What, in the 70s?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
Is
basically
that or Flash
one of the-
Gordon?
I'm talking about real, iconic
For kids,
superhero
for kids.
I mean, we're talking about movie right now.
Yeah, like movies, like visually.
but
Visually, sorry, I didn't specify that. Who's gonna
Flash
say
Gordon?
Yeah.
Fine.
And then look at him now.
He has his own
Everything other than playing Luke Skywalker that has been done by
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, thank you.
Yeah.
All been bad guys.
That's true.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
We're drinking beer. We got our mind blown from a Baldy.
You're welcome. Trickster in the Flash.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Joker.
He plays the Joker. For how many years?
Not only
did he play
that,
the Joker?
Sushi Girl.
Sushi Girl. Thank you very much. I didn't even get to that part.
Kingsman. He's the mad professor that gets.
Fuck! I didn't even think about that one.
Jesus
See, I was smarter than even I think I was.
Wait.
I'm going to shame
Powerhawk. Was he bad?
No, he's the good guy.
Oh shit.
No, in a shitty.
Oh, that doesn't count.
I don't know.
In a shitty B movie, my girlfriend started with Mark Hamill. Mm-hmm. He was a good guy.
Keep name dropping there, buddy.
So there's Star Wars and Laserhawk, and that's all they got, okay?
Okay, I said popular.
Good point.
All right, anyway, no, I got an idea, though.
Holy shit.
Right? When you think about it like that.
When you were all talking about that, I was just...
Oh, Cockknocker.
I was thinking about...
Cockknocker from Jane Silent Bob Strike Back?
That's true.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because I made that connection the other day when I was listening to Fat Man on Batman.
Yeah.
Were you handling a power tool?
No, I was driving my truck.
Dude, watch this Fat Man on Batman while
listen.
No, Dave and I are a fan of the fucking audio. Yeah,
it's
so
fucking
great.
eargasm for my ear, man.
We like
it's like
watching,
pussy
but
in
we
my
like
ear.
listen. I don't know. Whatever. Dave, who fucking should play Spawn right now? They made a Spawn movie right now. Who should play him?
Idris Elba.
No. And no. This is nothing against Idris Elba because I think he's a phenomenal actor.
Dude,
if you watch Luther, I have no interest in other men. I want to have sex with him. He talks so cool. And the way he is. And relax. And I don't know what it is. I always hate it when men cross their leg and like their leg is hanging over their other knee and it's just in there. He does it and I'm like, I would do him.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
But also, you said that with Gerald Butler in 300.
But
no,
Gerald
that was
Butler
different. He never did that.
Shut the fuck up.
Agreed. And Spawn has to be played by a black guy because if it's not, it would drive me up the fucking wall.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like,
you gotta be black.
He's saying that he would fuck Idris Elba, and he's trying to make a point because him wanting to fuck Idris Elba is part of his fucking point. And you're just like, here are all the other guys he would like to fuck. No, that's not part of the point.
Shit, you made a point.
I fuck women. I don't fuck men, for the record. Anyway, so no, I think that he would do a great job. Don't get me wrong. I think he would do a great job, but it's not the right character for him.
So who? Who me?
Who you right in the fucking face? As long as it's dark. My problem with the Spawn movie, the original one that came out, it was before everything else. It's the same long lines. Sorry, along the same lines of X-Men. So don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love the movie.
I don't.
But it.
Please continue.
Shut the fuck up. I love it out of principle.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, it's very campy.
Dude,
It's campy. I mean, we're not talking about Batman 66 campy, obviously, and it was the best they were able to do at the time. But I think that the same actor, and I apologize, I do not remember his name. I thought he played a great Spawn. I loved his voice as the Spawn.
No, voice was great. Acting wasn't so great, but stunts were amazing because he did all of his own stunts.
Exactly.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, agreed. But it was also a rushed film. If you read everything involved in it, but the guy who did the voice in the Spawn comics. Excuse me, not the Spawn comics, the HBO series.
HBO.
Same voice as Goliath.
Goliath, exactly.
Gargoyles.
You're doing a live action Gargoyles.
Yeah. What? Oh, that's sick.
That's gonna be sick.
That would be
by Disney. By Disney?
I don't fucking know. Who cares?
It's a live action Gargoyles.
That voice
I stopped reading.
That voice. That voice is a little along the lines of what I would like. But the same actor as before, if he made his voice a little more gruff, I would be more than happy with it because he's a strong.
It's the voice
character.
you wish your penis had.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
If my penis could talk,
It's like if your penis could talk,
I would want to suck it.
Right. If your penis had vocal cords.
So for me, play Spawn, something like that, because I'm a big
Wanda.
No.
I need to be inside you.
No. Okay. Look, Ryan.
Yeah, that was good.
And Devin were talking about what if HBO did an actual live action
Spawn movie.
HBO show.
Not movie.
Like a show.
I want
it'd be no
12
good.
episodes.
It'd be no good.
no good.
Really? At all?
No good.
Sorry, it'd be no
Look,
good.
look,
Heard it here
if-
first,
if the
people.
Spawn-
I'm sorry, and I love Spawn.
Dave
God, do I love
Barrett
Spawn.
said it was no good.
Okay.
No, not his.
I want
wanna know why.
Why from super fan. Dave has a fucking Spawn tattoo.
Yeah,
I do.
If you're gonna listen to anybody, it's Dave.
Okay, Sam and Twitch in it would be amazing.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
It would be awesome. They'd be able to do everything they wanted
Would
from
it
that.
be Steve Buscemi as Twitch?
Him.
That would be a clever idea, but it wouldn't work properly. It doesn't sound.
Should we stop this or should we?
No, I want to know why Dave thinks it won't work on HBO. I'm actually kind of curious.
And then we're gonna stop.
I'm actually curious.
Me too. Wow, this is great waiting while I blow my nose in this cat-infested lair.
I don't even see a cat. This isn't even worth it.
No,
Like, at least if I could see the cat, then it would be
It's
worth
still
doing
here.
This, but
See the cat.
It's alive.
licking Jake's
I don't even
face.
see any cat hair. I haven't even seen a cat.
Okay.
The nose knows.
Okay. So, anyone who has read the Spawn comic books,
Yeah.
I really hope they're as big of a fan as I am of Greg Capullo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I love Batman, and one of the big reasons I read the new 52 Batman is because of Greg.
Right.
Because as far as I'm concerned, I love Todd. I think he did an amazing job.
Dude's fantastic.
My Spawn is Greg Capullo's Spawn.
Okay.
Right on, man.
I see him with a lace running through his face. I see him all fucked up and fighting everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. I
Other
love the
Hellspawns,
action.
Hitman.
Exactly. I mean, Overkill is great. I mean, obviously,
Overkill's amazing.
that's not fair because I was Todd McFarlane. But anyway, that's another story altogether.
Okay.
I mean, Angela's great. I mean, I love when they bring. I'm not going to say it because in the 100th issue, I love what they decided to do, and I know that Greg was a big part in talking. Anyway, another story altogether. I don't think that an HBO series, even if it was 12 issues and they dumped the money of obviously 22 episodes into 12, would be any good. For the simple fact of, if you watch Spawn, it is a very intense story. There's not always a killer amount of action, but it's intense, everything they do. Everything they do is very dark. A, that's hard to film. B, the cape and cowl are its own entity because it's part of him, but it's not him.
Yeah.
It's something that's given to him.
Yeah.
It's like a symbiote, if you will.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
it's got its own life. So just the cape and cowl, to be able to do something like that, well, cape and cowl, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just the cape all the time with the bodysuit and the whatever. It's just too much money to have to dump into it to make it look good all the time.
Like the movie,
I mean, they have to save money on the Flash.
Fine, but what?
Or whatever else,
Fine.
just for the running episodes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you kidding? They would have to have a cape in the background all the time because for me, a big, huge cape is one of the most important parts about it because it's a living thing.
Yeah.
It does what it wants to.
Like
and
when you talk to other people, it goes
Yeah.
right next to their faces.
Unless they make the series where Sam and Twitch have even a bigger part.
But it's more of a detective story because they did that, and it's called Curse of the Spawn. And basically, it's Sam and Twitch and whatever the hell is going on. Yeah. And it's the Curse of the Spawn because...
And Twitch's hot daughter.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, that's cool. It's very cool to read, don't get me wrong. But there's so much involved. There's so much blood and grotesque violence and everything. It had to be done as a 17 thing, which is what they did for the TV show. But it's just... You'd have to make them hour long, because half an hour is not long enough.
Well...
You're talking about a fortune to spend on it, and don't get me wrong, I would love to watch it, and you would have to turn me away from the screen, but
yeah, doesn't really matter.
It'd be a fortune to make. That's why I don't think it'd be any good. Not that it wouldn't be any good. If they poured the money into it, it'd be amazing. But who's going to pour the money into Spawn? I mean,
well, you know what, man?
And I mean, don't disrespect to Todd. I mean, one of the highlights of, besides New York Comic Con, of my life is going and getting something signed by him.
Todd McFarlane, yeah.
And I barely spoke to the guy, and I'm like, this is incredible. But
you know what? Honestly, though, Dave, update-wise, Todd McFarlane finished writing the script.
I know.
It's going to happen. It's not a show, it's a movie. But
I know.
It's going to happen.
To me, this is going to be more along the lines of what Spawn is that I read, because it's more of a nightmare, if you would.
I really like the fact the world is ready for a Spawn movie.
Me too.
And it wasn't 20 years ago. The last movie came out in 1997.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. This is 20 years now.
Holy that was fucking 20 years ago. Now, 20 years is a long time for the world to even be ready for a movie like that.
It is.
And CGI technology has caught up so much that people would be willing to work for pennies to make sure a Spawn movie could come out. Because passion...
Yeah. We've seen a YouTube thing about it.
Oh, man. I love that one. It is so good.
There you go.
It's a lot more of the new run stuff.
But some fans came up with that shit, then the real guys could come up with it too, man.
Yeah. Agreed. Don't get me wrong. And a lot of people don't know. They're talking about the witch and whatever. And, I mean, technically speaking, he loses part of his soul, and then he loses his powers, and he does whatever. And it's an awesome part of the run. I mean, really, I think it was truly a stroke of genius to move forward with that, because quite frankly it made him feel human again, which for a long time he hadn't felt human.
Yeah.
And to join up like that, it was really powerful, in my opinion. Anyway.
It's delicious.
We're eating pizza right now.
This pizza's tits.
Mm-hmm. I think we should stop.
It was news today that Punisher is for sure getting his own Netflix series.
Yeah.
That was the big news today. And
I need to start... I mean, I have Netflix, but I need to start paying for that, because I need them to make more of this awesome TV that we can sit around as buddies and just binge watch, because there's nothing that I look more forward to. Like, I can't wait for Luke Cage. 13 hours of it's just like coming to my face. I'm like, I'll take the whole thing.
Yep, and we're all here for it.
There's a couple of highlights I can definitely think of, but, I like Daredevil Season 2. Of course I do.
You're right, and I apologize for thinking it was episode 3. You were 100% right. It was episode 2.
Yeah.
That staircase scene. Anyone who thinks that it's, do I really want to watch this show? All I want to do is show them that. Because I'm like, look, this is fucking TV. Yeah. This is where TV is now.
Yeah.
Do you remember the 3 basic backgrounds all the time?
Yeah.
And all this horse shit, and now we get this on TV? Mm-hmm. It's like, take my fucking money.
Yeah.
Just fucking take it.
In New York.
Tell me where I can send you money, and I'm sending you money.
Yeah, give me more of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like...
And everything could be as cool now, because they've already set the bar saying, hey, it's okay to be cool now. So Punisher, Jessica Jones, you're all going to be cool too. But with Daredevil that first time, I did not know I was going to experience.
No one knew what to expect. No one knew. Even though it wasn't a yellow costume, pretty much what everyone saw the first season was when Daredevil did his first 20 issues.
So Daredevil yellow.
Yeah. Like the original. Yeah. Even though he's in a black costume, it was Daredevil yellow for 20 issues. It was fucking fantastic. Like, it was just like, he made mistakes. He didn't know what he was doing. He just wanted to keep the bad guys out.
That opening scene for Daredevil was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Just fucking brilliant. Small... I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's probably... Well, I mean, clearly it's part of the pilot, and we all know the way Netflix works now. But if they'd wanted to film this for regular TV, that would have been one of the first films they did. Or, sorry, first shot they did. Because cheap, low budget, and worked so fucking well for saying, this is what we're going to do. And season 2 with bringing fucking the Punisher in. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's an orgasm. Just an orgasm. And it was perfect. I love so much how they did Punisher. Yeah. And I love that it's Punisher year 1. Elektra year 1.
Yeah.
And that Daredevil is still basically in year 1.
Yeah.
Amazing.
The criticisms I heard over Punisher's character.
What criticisms?
No, but I heard it. It's like, oh, he's so fucking talks so much. He's so emotional. I'm like, yeah, he's been Punisher for exactly
3 days.
3 weeks.
Yeah. You see his origins on it. I mean, come on.
He literally hasn't got his game on yet. And we're like, oh, it's not like Warzone where he's stoic. And I'm like, yeah. In Warzone, technically, he's been Punisher for a few years.
Yeah, do you really want him to come out with that? No, you want to see him flawed. You want to be able to relate to him. Do they really want to make this guy that nobody's going to fucking think about ever? No. Absolutely. You have to be able to relate to him.
That's very true.
At the end, finally at the end, like they did with Daredevil, he gets a bulletproof vest, and what does it have? It has a skull. Finally, you don't want him to come out with the skull because that means he's been Punisher for a while.
Of course not.
Absolutely. You want him to see his journey. Bunker, man. You want to see the narration between them. You want to see them in a courtroom. Why? Because Punisher on trial happens.
Yes, exactly. All the time.
Which is an amazing comic book. Mm-hmm. Or books, rather.
Well, no, even the Ed Brubaker stuff. He goes to prison a lot more than you think.
You know, when Daredevil, he goes to prison. And Punisher kills somebody for doing something wrong and then says, take me to prison, and waits for Daredevil to talk to him. Yeah. That, for me, is one of the most memorable things I have ever read. Because he's sitting there, reading, waiting to help his friend who's not ready for help yet.
No, but anyone that comes close to his fucking chamber, he breaks their neck. Every single time.
They are more worried about him.
Already. I like to reiterate.
But all they're doing is
this is in the comic books and not the show, everybody. I'm very confused about this.
Sorry, it's just very real when Ed writes it, you know.
I don't know how that man thinks, but it's brilliant.
It makes so much sense.
Sometimes, and I'm sure Devin can relate to this because he watches TV shows in real time like I do. Sometimes I just say to myself, holy fuck, I got 4 to 5 superhero movies coming out this year. Marvel and factions of Fox, Marvel itself, DC. Not to mention the Netflix shows that already exist. Not to mention...
And my newfound...
Not to mention the 4 Greg Berlanti produced DC shows.
Oh yeah,
that all
the DC stuff is fucking
that
awesome.
all interconnected with each other, even when they're in different universes, like Supergirl. There's something in the superhero existence. Almost every day I'm alive, something almost new is coming out. You know what? I'm not tired of it. And I almost feel like a man who's been walking through the desert for years and discovered water for the first time. And finally is getting to drink the good shit.
You know what my problem is?
I got no problem with nothing.
Been waiting for stuff like this for so long that now that it's here, I feel surreal. And then the problem with that is, I'm sitting around going, when is somebody going to take this away from me? I don't want anyone to ever take this away from me.
Yeah.
Because
now that it's here,
I will watch it for 20 years. My only disappointment since the superhero
I know what you're
trend has started, if you know what I mean, has been Batman v Superman. But it's frustrating because if we'd had this 15 years ago, we would have thought it was an epic movie.
Yeah.
15 years later, after seeing the Marvel method come to movie, the Marvel method worked for many years. Obviously, in comics, wasn't the greatest thing, but come to movie is fucking brilliant.
Because it humanizes everything.
And
the stage is so much higher.
Jeff Loeb and Kevin Feige are just fucking brilliant.
You know what? You know what's
my God.
You know what's fucked up? The thing I loved about Kevin Smith movies with Jay and Silent Bob, and the fact Jay and Silent Bob are in all his movies, even when the movies didn't connect really, like
it didn't
they were
matter.
there, they're still there.
Mallrats and Chasing Amy, you still had this one constant. It was Jay and Silent Bob, and this idea that
they were playing the same characters over and over again.
Could take place over a couple of months. That pocket universe, was inspired by the Marvel universe. And the second I saw fucking Nick Fury show up at the end of Iron Man, I fucking came in my pants so fucking hard. I'm
idea.
Bigger shit's about to happen. And then later that summer, when Robert Downey Jr. showed up at the end of Incredible Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I heard you have a Hulk problem or something. And all of a sudden, I'm like, it's getting bigger. And then in Iron Man 2, you see Cap's shield just a bit in pieces. So like, dude.
And he uses it for a spacer.
Level.
That'd be perfect. Give it.
Just this idea that something big was coming and that excitement and seeing Thor's hammer at the end of Iron Man 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're just kind of like, I just remember these first feelings. Now, and I know we've all seen this trailer. Man, like, what, I was standing next to Jay, so I know his noise, but the other two of you. What noise did you make when you first saw that web zip the shield out of Cap's hand? When you saw
I screamed a little.
When you first saw that spider zip out of the shield, you're like, holy shit, is this happening?
I could do it exactly. I could be like,
What the fuck? I was watching that trailer almost like with the intensity that there was a tear coming up in my right
I was worried I was watching the wrong trailer the entire time. Because he never showed up. Yeah. And then he showed up at the end. I was like, oh my God.
It's the real deal.
I remember.
And I mean, I knew they wouldn't fuck with me like that, but you never know on YouTube. People are stupid.
But you know what, dude? I'm totally used to people punking me on YouTube.
Well, that's the whole thing. So you don't like get your hopes up half the time.
But when I saw that trailer, man, it's like, fuck. I kind of knew Spider-Man was in this movie, but I wasn't sure if Marvel was literally going to fucking just do that thing where they're like, hey, my name's Peter Parker. I want to apply for Stark Industries as an intern. And walk out and never see him again. It's like, Spider-Man was in our movie.
Yeah, but no. That's a lame thing to do, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't give a shit what anybody else has to say. I don't think Marvel does lame like that because they've learned through everybody else's mistakes that if they were to do that, we would all rip them a new one and be livid with them.
Yeah.
Now they're like, we're going to give you this amazing thing that you want.
Yeah.
And we're going to give it to you hard. And we're going to give it to you fast. And you're going to come fast. And then we're going to give you more of it in your face. And then we're going to be like, take everything I own. Make more of these.
Why can't you be a promoter for drugs?
They are. They are. Marvel is a drug. I don't care. My girlfriend is not here specifically because she knew we were going to sit around and do this.
Oh,
and
Jesus,
she would roll her eyes the entire time and be frustrated.
Oh, but she's still going to the movie.
For fun, next week, do you think Ant-Man will become Giant Man by the end of it?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
I hope not.
Okay. I actually hope do.
Because you want him to hold off until it's an Ant-Man sequel to do that?
I want them to hold off to make it something impressive, but I think they will.
The JB says yes.
No, I mean, I won't say anything, but if you've read Civil War, you love Paul Rudd, you do not want him to get big.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You mean in a popular way?
No, it's just that. No spoilers. If you haven't read Civil War, the comic books, and you really are like, oh, I was going to, is basically there's a character named Goliath who has the same powers as Giant Man, who gets killed by a clone Thor. You know what?
Yeah.
This is why it's okay to do the versions of these movies because they literally cut out all the confusing things that are too hard to explain.
Well, they make 18 fucking comics at the same time.
Thor.
No,
do you know how long it took me to read Shadowland Daredevil? And there's like 30-something issues in that.
30-something issues.
And I haven't read shit.
Yeah, all right. Well, anyway, Civil War, I count down the hours. I count down the days. All I know is that Spider-Man's in this, and if this movie's 10 minutes long, and only 10 minutes of it is good, I don't care.
How about
glad
this?
It exists. I'm glad Spider-Man's home.
God
That's
damn
it.
Yeah.
How about this? The third release or the fourth
home,
release, of the trailer of Batman v Superman, when you see Batman finally fight like Batman, and then you watch the movie and go, why is he holding a gun?
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for listening to this Bachelor Party episode. Devin, you gotta say goodbye.
Later.
He's going MD is great.
I'm Ryan Stick.
I'm Jason Boudreaux of Vita Zane.
Dave Barrett. And that other guy.
I'm Devin Boudreaux, so I have to go take a pee.
That was better than what I was going to do.